Welcome,
Welcome.
Anime Lady Fast. How you guys doing? Let's go on a joyride for LegendDVash here,
Sam the Manga Man.
and we're here to do a One Piece adventure of Oden's chapter 964. And I'm pretty excited because we're reading it from the official translation of Weekly Shonen Jump, and from this. And I'm pretty excited because I don't know what exactly happened. I just know about one thing, Sam. It's something about the Will of D. It's talked about in this chapter. So that's all I know about. And I'm hella excited to find out what the hell it's about. How about you, Sam?
Well, last time I checked, I'm pretty sure none of the rock pirates have the D in their name. So, for all we know. And yet, Oden wants to join Whitebeard, who is still under the rocks pirates. So, this adventure might actually happen. So,
But
we're
we do
wondering how
know
this all
that,
happened.
but we do know Goldie Roger is part of the Rocks Pirates as well back then.
What? No, no, I thought
No, no,
Goldie
sorry, sorry,
Roger
sorry,
fought
sorry. He
against them.
fought
He
against,
wasn't
sorry,
in the game.
sorry. He fought against the Rock Pirates back
Yeah,
then.
with
So
Carter.
maybe Oda's gonna meet him at that time, since we know that he joined the Goldie ride to Rastel as well. So we're gonna probably find out some really big information in this chapter as well. So possibility. So let's get straight to it. Without further ado, guys, coming up with your thoughts about this chapter. What did you guys think about it? Give it your theories. What did you think about whatever happened in this chapter? Because you have no hell of a clue about this chapter. So let us know your thoughts about it. Like the video as well. Gladly appreciate it. And what do you do, Sam?
Subscribe.
If you want more anime daily content as well. Other than that, let's get with the first page. We continue the flashback. I want to go out to sea and have an adventure. Of course, you can't. Take me with you. What? You just tried to kill our captain, didn't you? You're not the type of person who serves someone else. And I know what happens when you get people like that together in a group. Had plenty of bad experience with my last crew. You want to set you want to sail? Get your own ship. I tried dozens of times. It didn't work. Absolutely no skill of sailing. Listen, Whitebeard, there's a strict law in the land of Wano against leaving the country. I'm good to hear. I see eye to eye with the rest of you. I'm not taking Oden anywhere. Wow. Whitebeard's like, yep, we all agree. And Kim and I know them, I agree with him. That's pretty dope. Crazy, crazy. So, hey, you, all stay out of this. The law of the nation do not apply to me. I just want to venture. I want to see the world. 5 islands in the world? Ha, that's nonsense. What? You can start counting islands and not finish until you pass 10 or 20 million. You know, you didn't know about that? The world's a huge place. Marco, nobody can count the numbers of the islands out there. That's pretty funny. Where are you going, Ode? Can a man go to private by himself? I am the Damayo. Go ahead, sir.
I feel bad for Odin, but we're shipping out in the middle of the night. He could have really been a good addition just in terms of muscle. Let's say I did like the guy. This would be like kidnapping royalty, only cause trouble down the line. We left the treasure chest as thanks, right? For all the food and lumber they gave us. Whoop, whoop. Hey, what's that? I just knew you would try this, Whitebeard! And I knew you would try this, Lord Odin. You're not going anywhere. Odin, leave the country is my dream. Let's travel together. Show me the world. Come back, my lord. You are the shogun in waiting. This guy's wild. So long, Odin. Go back home. Wait, Marco. Pull up the guy who grabbed onto him, but only that one. Here comes the falls. Ah! Hold on tight. Worry about yourself.
Wow, this is getting interesting. Lord Odin is missing, and Whitebear ship is gone, and Brother Aizo and Doggy and the Kitty don't assume the worst yet. Search for them. Search the entire country. Ah, they're all in. Whitebeard, pull up Lord Odin now. He's going to drown. The future of the Wano rests upon his shoulders. You saw how many times I refused him, boy, and he still made it out to sea. So gonna go play by my rules. I can't just let a dangerous man like that step on board. It will be exposing my family to risk. He always was my family back then, still is now. If you want to stop him, talk him down. You have 3 days. Listen up, Odin. If you can't cling to that chain for 3 whole days, I'll let you come up on board the ship. You said it. I heard you. That's right. I don't break my word. Damn, 3 days like that?
Okay, so they go through the stormy sea. He fell asleep on the line. Giant fish are attacking him, trying to eat him. It snowed. They went to an icy area. He got beat up. His face got some kind of allergic reaction going on. Is he still there? He is. I can barely believe it. Between the collusion and the water, he's completely mishappen. Just one more hour. You got this, Oden. Hey, why are you rooting for him? Because if he passed this test, he's one of us, right? Oh, you can do it, Oden. Come on, Oden. You're almost there. Let's go, Oden. You got it. Oden. Come on, Oden. For putting my masters through this torment. I will see that you pay, Whitebeard. Come on, you can do it. On another island. Why are you running away, woman? Yeah, we're going to take you on our ship to Wano like you wanted. Come over here. We don't want to hurt you. No, I suppose you don't.
Because that's a slave shit. Will my price drop if I damage in any way? You're clearly wicked man by the looks of you, who will get tricked by the likes of you. What stupid me. Amatsuki toki. That name sounds familiar. Huh? We'll talk about that in review. That sea at your back. There's nowhere to run, so give up. Not quite. I do have a means of escape. I'm trapped. Time to jump to the future again. Oh,
Oh,
that's
Oden's
Oden's
wife.
wife. Holy crap. Wow. Gaia. And Ambayasu sea monster. Wait, isn't that Oden?
Yeah, it is Oden.
Gunning for her help. A monster. You're safe. How did you come to save me? Oden disappeared. Damn, only a couple more minutes to go. I guess he couldn't take it anymore. This is your fault for being so cruel, Pops. He had less than an hour left. You could have just given it to him. He was doing really good, man. Lord Oden. That's true. He had less than an hour. You said, all right, man, just come through.
The next day. What incredible healing. So you're human after all. Haha, too bad I couldn't get into Whitebeard's ship. I figured I could see all sorts of places if I was there, but all's well that ends well. I'm standing on foreign soil for the first time. At last, I have left the land of Wano. My adventure has begun. It would seem that you had nursed me to health, woman. Thank you. No, you were the one who saved me. But did you say you came from Wano? That's right. I'm finally out of the country and you're dressed the same old way. I must admit, this is a disappointment. Actually, it's been my deepest desire to go to Wano ever since my childhood. Will you please take me there? You do not seem to like that idea. Hey, where's the monster from yesterday go? That's the woman, Captain Karma. Get her. You found a bodyguard. Then I'll sell off the both of you. Cleo Octopus? Pirate Captain Karma. 6 arms. Fascinating. I never saw a human being like that in Wano. We should run. There are too many of them. And yeah, Glonk. Huh? Oh, Whitebeard. Ah, it's a Whitebeard pirates. Get on the ship, Oden. What? But I let go of the chain. You gave up your ambition because of a woman's shriek. I didn't take you for the soft type. Ah, okay.
Oh, I see it now. He heard it. Okay, I went back to page 8 and 9, guys. Makes sense. Whitebeard knew that. That's pretty dope. Pretty smart. We are going on a grand adventure beyond anything you can imagine. Little brother, you're letting me join the White Kichi? Odin, when he come, welcome aboard. So we're sorry about the horrible crap. Pops put you through it. Hey, guys, stop it. Dogstorm and Cat Viper, what are you doing here? There's no joy. We just knew you were gonna find a way to get on the ship, so we snuck on board ahead of time. Hey, we got always. Were you gonna pay? Make me pay for this? Are you going to toss me into the sea first? If I feel like it. And who are you? My name is Toki, and I'm hoping to travel to Wano. And you do not like that. I will do anything. Let me stay here as you wish. Enemy attack! Wait, Oden, we haven't plundered anything yet. All right. Oh, okay, the ship. Wait,
Oh,
what is this
you
place?
just
I have never seen anything like the buildings. Wait, Oden, we have to scout first. It was a world like I've never seen.
Odin, cold and heat like I've never experienced. Odin, okay, they plants, animals. It's huge. The giant people, stay back. Strength.
Oh,
They went everywhere. Like literally the ice and fireland. And ideas, everything was new and different. Every day, my old illusions were scattered. Everything surpassed my imagination. I was so small. I only knew a tiny piece of the world. My age? I'm 26 years old, but I was born about 800 years ago. Anything could happen. And then let us see yet another article about Whitebeard when we're rising all this ruckus over here. it says they got a new samurai from Wano, and he's a real wild man, a samurai from a closed-off nation. I'd like to meet this fellow, the great pirate Gold Roger.
Chapter end, live reaction end for chapter 964 of One Piece. Now
Well,
let's get straight to a review of this chapter because this chapter was freaking amazing. So much info, so much information that went down. What did you think about it, Sam? Let's get with your thoughts first. What was the first thing that impacted you the most about the chapter? Was it about Oden and Elbaf? Was it about Toka? What was it about that really impacted you about the chapter the most?
well, for sure, Odin, even more brolic a man, he literally hold on to the chain of Whitebeard's ship, and even going through the hot season, the frozen season, being
For
eaten by
2 days
fish
and
and beat up
23
and everything.
hours.
And technically, he let go on purpose just to save his future wife Toki, and discovering who she is. The moment when he said, "I'm trapped, time to jump into the future," it gave you that clue. Like, wait, Odin's wife can go to the future, so to say. And now that means there's so much more information about Odin's wife, especially since we just learned she was born 800 years ago, meaning way before the poneglyphs,
So that
knowing
means,
the
so
truth.
that tells us, the audience, and what Oda is implying to us, she's from the freaking void century. So that means we might get, in the next continuation of this flashback, we might get more information about the void century, more information about the poneglyphs. We might get more information about how, because we just met Gold Roger past self, and we met him as the great pirate Gold Roger, not Gold D Roger, Gold Roger. So he hasn't gotten the Will of D yet. We don't know too much information about. Wait, hold up. Not even too much information. We don't
Not
know
even.
crap. We don't know nothing
We
about the
still
Will of
know
D.
nothing. It's like
So
we have
we
all
will.
this information, we still know nothing.
So we are. So maybe in this flashback about Oda himself, we will be getting the Will of D information about the Void Century from the future of Odin's wife. We might get that, and we have went to islands of Odin himself. That he went with Whitebeard to Elbaf. He went to the planet to the island that has, maybe what I'm assuming, that is the island that Usopp went to for training of the time skip where he was stuck fighting against planets. I mean planets, plants and animals. So maybe that was the island that they went to. So it's pretty cool. And I have to give it props, yo, Sam. 2 days and 23 hours holding that rope. I gotta give it props too.
But we
That's a
know
long time.
we know the kind of man Odin is. He's brolic, he's very strong, and he will not quit. He will only quit for the right reason, and he technically did quit, but to save his wife, which is honorable, memorable.
So,
Even Whitebeard was impressed. He's like,
well,
all right,
first,
I know why you did what you did, and because of that, you can join my crew.
yeah.
Which, I mean, like, it wasn't even just Odin. It was technically his other crewmates too. The guy that's dressed as a woman, Dogstorm, Cat Viper, Kinomon is with them. I think no, Kinomon's not with them.
No. It's just Dog Viper and just Dogstorm. But
And
remember, they're the ones that
the guy
they're the
who's
ones that
dressed as the woman and the samurai.
yeah.
Yeah, him too. But it makes sense. But I feel like because we know that leaving Wano is a dire consequences, I feel like that's going to be used against Odin
Oh yeah,
from
most definitely.
Orochi or
That's gonna
Kaido.
come back of how Orochi and maybe Kaido are gonna join force and use that against him in the future. But this is us also theorizing about that. That could be the case. But my favorite line, even though I love the stuff about the Will Deed, that the little snippets. I loved about the voice center stuff from Toka about his future wife and everything, saying that she's 26 years old and everything. But my favorite line, I don't know if it's because we are connected to Whitebeard from how we have known him for a bit and everything, but we're getting more flashing about him. But my two favorite shots about Whitebeard in this chapter is him saying little brother to Oden, and Oden saying, "You let me join the White Komichi?" So that's freaking cute. I love it. But also it's his reaction. It's saying, "You don't want to go to Wano. You don't like the idea." It's that Whitebeard and Oden have the crazy panel shots of how the reactions are. And I have to give it to Oda. He's doing such great art for these characters' reaction, just like he did back for Robin and Usopp, and back to Frankie
Zoro and everybody,
and
yeah.
Zoro. Back then when they found out about Luffy and all these things back in the beginning of Wano. So I gotta give it to Oda. They're doing great draw for these characters. Great reaction. I'm loving it.
Agreed. No, definitely for sure. What really got me interested was with Oden's dream to leave the country and travel
Mhm.
around the world with his stories. It really reminds me about Usopp's dream too, when he told Luffy, like, I want to join your crew, I want to have an adventure, I want to travel around the world and come up with my own story. It really reminds me of Usopp and his dream of traveling and exploring the world. And now we know his wife's dream, Toki, of wanting to dreamt of dreamt of wanting to visit Wano.
Yeah, and also pretty funny about that. So you bring up Odin being Usopp with that same dream of being Avengers, right? But then it also reminds me of how Marco was being Luffy, telling him, "Yeah, the world has a big adventure. Come join." So it's the same thing of how Marco's telling him, like, "You didn't know about that? The world's such a huge place. Has these islands you could count them, merit the crazy adventures." It's so very very symbolic and such a cool some type of resemblance of how Marco was playing the type of Luffy role, like trying to convince him to go out to sea with him. And Oda just like, yeah, let's go. I'm ready to go.
And it
He
wasn't
he literally left late at night,
it,
sneaking out. That's freaking amazing.
it wasn't even just Odin. It was also Dogstorm and Cat Viper, because when they found out, like, oh my god, the world is so much huge. Maybe I could get some adventure too. Because remember, they were from the Mink tribe, and they also went to explore the other world in Wano. So it gives them the whole adventuring idea of wanting to do it. So it makes sense of why he joins Odin for this adventure, which really funny, which is really true. And they didn't have to go through the whole suffering of 3 days being trapped in the chain, holding onto a chain and not being able to join the crew. At that point, you're probably thinking, like, so what happens if Odin failed? Would they have left Whitebeard and go back to Wano, or uh, but like they would have been permanent Whitebeard pirates if they didn't even come back or whatnot.
That is true, but I'm really curious to see what is the considered this chapter. I don't know, something about this chapter really got me hyped to see Goldie Roger, the Void Century, the ideas that's going to be happening in the next couple of flashbacks that we're getting. This maybe has been my favorite flashback in a while. Maybe it's because we're reacting to it and stuff like that, but it just makes me really excited to know about it. So don't have any more thoughts or theories on my end. How about you, Sam?
I think Gold Roger is really looking forward to meet Odin, not really to fight him, because if Gold Roger is like the reincarnation, if the pre uh, Luffy in a way, it would have the same attitude and the same personality in a sort of way. Not really want to fight him or challenge him, but might want to meet him. But
That too.
and eventually maybe
And
fight him
plus,
one
I
day.
want to see Goldie's Roger ship. We have always heard great stories about it, but I want to see the ship more. And we also saw Shanks and Buggy together. So I want to see if they meet the man himself, Oden. So I'm really curious about this. A lot of things, so many things to come up. I just want so many things to happen. I'm really excited. So, any more thoughts, Sam?
I think I'm good. And we technically have a small panel of Odin technically writing his story and his adventures of this entire thing. Like literally all the panel, cold and heat, like I've never experienced. Plants, animals, people, strength, ideas, everything new. Every day of my own illusion was shattered. And this was all the narrator is Odin, and he's telling about his entire adventure. Yet we will never
That's
know
true.
who will be the one that's reading this story. We're wondering if
Maybe
it's going to be
maybe
like,
that book
maybe
is
it's
gonna make
Robin that gets to read this story to learn
maybe
about
that
the
book is gonna
history.
come back and turn around, and somebody from the Straw Hat crew is gonna be able to read it. But this is definitely curious, guys. So let us know your thoughts, your theories, your feedback about this chapter 964 of One Piece. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, right there below, guys, or join the Discord to talk to us about One Piece on a daily aspect to know what the hell's going on with this flashback, because it's so great. All that, guys, like the video as well if you like what we did, and if you want more anime related content, what do you do, Sam?
Subscribe.
And on that, guys, let's get straight to you guys. See you next time. Let's go on an adventure.
Peace.